Hey. I'm Al Kavadlo, and this is Ask Al. Today's question comes from Dave, who wants to know what are my top 3 functional exercises. Hey, Dave. Thanks for the question. A lot of people train purely for physical aesthetics, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the exercises that will make you look more muscular aren't necessarily the same as the exercises that will make you move better and maximize your athleticism. Now, different people define these things differently, but for me, a functional exercise is one that has carryover to make you perform better at various activities and everyday life in general. Now, the specificity principle, which I discussed in another recent video, is still very much in play. And that means you have to practice your specific sport or discipline in order to excel. But all else being equal, the following exercises will give you an edge in many physical pursuits. You knew I was going to start with pull-ups, right? They've been my favorite exercise for a very long time. From swimming to rock climbing to gymnastics, increasing your pull-up strength will make you better at pretty much everything. I really can't think of a single physical activity that a strong pull-up won't help you with. Even for things like sprinting or jumping, it helps to pump your arms in order to generate maximal power, and pull-ups will help you pump those arms harder and faster. Now, this may come as a surprise to some of you, but I'm actually a big advocate of running and jogging, and I'd even argue that running is the most functional exercise there is. I mean, getting from point A to point B is something all people must do often, and just about every sport involves running in some capacity. Running could also save you from being robbed, attacked, kidnapped, or worse, but hopefully you won't ever need to use it for that. But if you can't run a mile or 3 without getting completely wiped out, I strongly urge you to add some jogging to your program. As much as I love push-ups, I'd actually argue that the overhead press is a more functional exercise, as I think there's fewer real-life situations which involve pushing an object at chest height as opposed to lifting something overhead. Handstands and handstand push-up progressions can provide the same benefits as pressing weights. If you want to know more about functional training, check out my online programs, Old Man Strength and Calisthenics Conditioning. If you enjoyed this episode, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Ooh, and if you've got a question for Ask Al, drop it in the comments below, and maybe I'll answer your question next time. Till then, I'm Al Kavadlo, and we're working out.